Have you ever noticed how summer vacation used to last 3 entire eternities when you were 7 years old? But now you blink once on Monday morning, and suddenly it's Thursday evening and your mortgage is due again? No, Father Time isn't personally running on a treadmill pushing the clock hands faster just to spite you. Science actually has some mind-blowing and hilarious explanations for why your life feels like it's on 2x playback speed. From your brain treating your daily routine like a compressed zip file, to your internal camera dropping frame rates. Grab your coffee, sit tight, and let's decode why years feel like weekends before this video finishes in what feels like 5 seconds. First up is the proportional theory, which sounds smart, but is basically pure math torture for adults. When you are 5 years old, a single year represents a whopping 20% of your entire existence on Earth. That 1 year feels like 50 stick men standing on each other's shoulders reaching all the way to the moon. But when you hit 50, a year is just 2% of your life, making it feel like a quick trip to the grocery store for milk. Next is the frame rate fiasco. Your brain is basically a high-tech camera, and when you're a kid, it shoots footage in super high-definition 120 frames per second because everything is brand new. As you get older, your neural hardware slows down and starts recording life in laggy 24 frames per second like a scratch videotape. Fewer frames captured per second means your brain perceives time as zooming past like a runaway sports car. Then we have the novelty deficit. Remember your first day of school, your first bicycle ride, or the first time you tasted ice cream. Those major first-time moments created massive, detailed memory timestamps in your head. Now as an adult, driving the exact same route to work for the 3,000th time creates 0 new timestamps. Your brain literally looks at your morning commute and goes, yeah, seen this episode before, skip intro. Speaking of skipping, welcome to Brain Zip Files. To save precious mental storage space, your brain automatically compresses repetitive daily tasks into tiny compressed archives. Brush teeth, brew coffee, stare at spreadsheets, repeat. Your brain bundles 5 whole work days into a single 10-kilobyte memory file. No wonder your entire work week vanished before lunch. Now let's talk about the dopamine dip. Dopamine is the chemical joy juice that keeps your internal clock ticking with enthusiasm whenever you discover something exciting. Kids are bursting with dopamine because everything is an adventure, making their internal clock tick super fast. As adult dopamine levels drop, your internal clock ticks slower, making external real-world time feel like it's sprinting away. Enter the multitasking trap. Children live entirely in the glorious right now, hyper-focused on building a single Lego tower or chasing a bug in the grass. Adults, on the other hand, spend 80% of their day thinking about tomorrow's dinner, next week's bills, and next month's dentist appointment. When you never actually live in the present, time slips right through your fingers like slippery soap. Next is schedule saturation. Remember being a kid sitting in the back of the car asking, "Are we there yet?" every 4 seconds? You were bored out of your mind because your schedule had wide open empty space. Adult schedules are crammed tighter than a suitcase on a budget airline flight. When every minute is packed with tasks, meetings, and chores, you never have time to notice time passing. Here is the famous holiday paradox. Have you ever noticed that an action-packed vacation feels like it flew by in a flash while you were there, but feels huge and long when you look back at photos? That's because perspective time perception measures moments as they happen, while retrospective memory counts how many new memories were stored. A boring routine feels slow right now, but erases itself completely from your memory bank. We cannot ignore your slower metabolism. Your body's internal biological pacemaker is closely tied to your heart rate, body temperature, and metabolic speed. When you're young, your hyperactive metabolism makes seconds feel long and drawn out. As your biological engine cools down with age, the outer world's clock seems to accelerate like it's on a hyperdrive treadmill. So how do we hack the clock and slow time back down? The secret is simple. Smash your autopilot routine with aggressive doses of novelty. Take a new route home, learn a weird language, pick up a crazy hobby, or travel somewhere bizarre. Giving your brain fresh visual data forces it to hit the record button in high definition again. So the next time you wonder where the month went, remember, your brain isn't broken. It's just trying to save memory space on your mental hard drive. Go do something fresh and silly today to slow down your clock. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and don't let time fly away without you.